Can you talk a little about the changes here at Gate A that went on at Beaver Stadium over the summer?
Sure, absolutely. We actually did a lot to improve the safety of the facility. We installed new bollards around the perimeter so we can get away from the water barriers that have been used in the past. We moved the ticket exchange booths out. They're all wired with internet capability and power, so we've got computer systems for the card swipe inside those booths, and that card swipe and the ticket exchange happens in the same location. We have more of those ticket booths than we had in the past, and they're newer. These will stay here through the whole season, and then will be removed for the off-season. We actually widened the concourse. In the bottom of the stairwell, we have a couple of new doorways that have been installed. Those will allow both access after the ticketing for some of the freshmen that need to get over the center tunnel, and also easier egress after the game. There's some more circulation issues within the stadium where our ADA folks come for access to the elevator. Have some new amenities out front too to mimic what happens at Medler Field. Tried to work well with what happens at Medler, but to begin to draw some landscaping back, some benches, really honor the general beaver stone and the pavers that have been set. Really a pretty nice environment. Did this with a look to the future as well. Next year, when the ticketing for the students actually enters both Gate A and Gate B, we'll take some of these booths over to the other side and have general patrons come in this side as well. Some of the other work that occurred this summer, we painted all of the new gates, have all been painted, redone, the signage as well. A lot of the structure inside has been redone. So folks have been really busy. So the stands above the 20 precast areas down here are all painted, and we've been doing this over quite a number of years, but we did a fairly large section of that this year. You can see what remains actually is the lower section of the east. In addition to that painting, we also did a pressure wash of the entire stadium, and I think this is the first year we've ever done that. So it looks much brighter and cleaner. The benefit of this is that when it rains, we will not get as much debris that comes down. And there are some areas that have been particularly troublesome in that they're low spots. They kind of, the steel, which most of the stadium is, in some areas has a belly, and people sit with their feet in water, and that's been obviously not the best thing, especially when that water is really mucky and murky. So Terry Hansel and some others have actually put drains in those low spots. The other area that had created a problem at the 60th cross aisle, and even up at the north upper deck, we had some areas where water was existing, and in snow or wintertime events where that water freezes, it's really treacherous. So getting those drains in was critical. The lockers. This is the existing carpet that we refreshed it. Did a little bit of work in the restrooms and new lighting. So if you remember what the locker was like, this is a tremendous improvement.